unless you're talking about the singular pursuit of MJ. But if Martin Scorsese today said, it's over, all right, top 3, 4 director. Like this idea that you have to be number one. John Elway was great. Great is great. Like if you're in a top, because remember, even in sports where you have records and Super Bowls, there's a lot of people that still prefer Montana because he never lost a Super Bowl. Bill Russell won 11 of 12. That's better than MJ. So to me, if Denzel today says done, Meryl Streep, LeBron's a top 3 player.
Did any of those guys you rattled off, do they have chosen one tatted on their back?
Oh, come on.
Did they adopt the nickname King? Chosen one and King. He set the bar. So don't tell me I got nothing to prove.
He surpassed it. No. I mean, Tiger came in and surpassed what we thought Tiger would do.
He has surpassed my... Jordan doesn't have chosen one on his back. Jordan didn't call himself King. He set the bar as Michael Jordan. That's his pursuit.
Did he?
You tattoo chosen one on your back.
He didn't tattoo, I'm better than Michael Jordan on his back.
He talks about going after Michael Jordan. What does chosen one mean?
Chosen one doesn't mean...
Is there something higher than Jesus?
It means he is an all-time great player. Like, when we look at Shaq, I honestly think as great as Shaq was, he underachieved.
A little bit,
4
yeah.
titles.
Yeah.
I think he could have probably won 6 or 8 or something like that. But I never look at Shaq and think, he's still got something to prove. You know, I never look at Magic or Bird or any Kobe and say they still have something to prove. It's to your point.
Have you seen their back? Do you see chosen one? Like a jersey?
He's the only player in the conversation with Michael Jordan. That's the only one we talk about is maybe he can be or maybe
Did you think he was going to be this?
Jordan.
Honestly, when Tiger Woods...
Why are we worried about what I think? I'm worried about what LeBron thinks.
Him or Kobe.
LeBron.
In the same conversation.
I don't
as
think
Michael
people
Jackson.
put
Michael
Kobe...
Jordan.
I don't think
Kobe's in that class, of
Don't
course,
dirty up the
but no, I
conversation,
don't think
bro.
anybody... I haven't heard
I'm just telling
people
you,
say-
man.
Don't
Kobe's
dirty
a
up the
great... Hey,
conversation.
man. Kobe Bryant.
Is LeBron better than Kobe? Both in their prime.
Kobe got 5 championships.
Yeah, but...
I don't... He never left L.A.
You're
He
changing
didn't-
He's a great...
But you don't... He didn't have no lead.
If you're going to have the conversation, you got to talk about all aspects of it.
Does LeBron have anything to prove?
From a personal standpoint, I don't think he do. You know what I mean? He's an all-time great, one of the best all-around, if not the best all-around basketball player ever to play the game of basketball.
Okay, so again, he's an all-time great. So is Denzel. So is Scorsese. So all-time great. You're getting way too caught up in some ink. A lot of people make a lot of mistakes.
He has said he's after Jordan's legacy. He has called himself King James from the beginning.
Well, he's still got a mountain to climb. I'll put it that way. Nothing to prove.
A mountain?
I mean, that's the one thing out there that he can do. You know, it's not about, more titles obviously is what he needs to get to Jordan, but that's the one remaining thing he can do. But if he doesn't reach it, there's no shame in being second to Michael Jordan.
In the last 50 years, there's about 6 players in this league that you just think, and most go by one name. You know, Magic, Bird, Kobe, MJ, Jabbar, the logo, and LeBron. I mean, he's in this. I mean, you're talking about...
LeBron's got about 4 names.
What's that?
Chosen one, King James, LBJ.
I mean, he's really great. You can call him 4 things, and everybody recognize him by all those names.
I don't think he made up King James, too. Just call it a hunch that somebody put that on him.
Why are we lowering the bar with a bar he said and he's close to getting to?
Okay, time out.
Why are we lowering? He wants to be the greatest of all time.
Think about this.
So there's something left to prove.
The other night, KD had a game. And, on social media, you can't believe how good this game was for KD. Put the stat line up for that singular game. That's what LeBron did in the entire series against the Raptors. Literally, Durant's game of the playoffs doesn't equal LeBron's game series against the Raptors. You're talking about a guy, the standard, as much as I love MJ, and he's great. I say this to people all the time. Now that LeBron can hit threes better than Michael, who was never a great long-distance shooter, what did Michael do better than LeBron? Not ball handle, not pass, not shoot.
But that's Jordan's handle.
It was not LeBron's handle.
It was good. It was good enough. I mean, but I don't think you judge him by a checklist of skills. Because there are, Kobe might win an argument with a checklist of skills. David Robinson might win against Shaq with a checklist of skills. But I think Jordan still is the GOAT. But to your point, Colin, I think LeBron believes he has nothing left to prove. I think after winning that championship last year in Cleveland, or for Cleveland, against the winningest team ever, coming back from 3-1, I think he now looks like he's playing, even in his post-game press conferences, he looks more relaxed, more comfortable than ever. Like he really doesn't have a monkey on his back for the first time in his career. And I think that may be what's leading to this type of production.